What I remember about Albert Einstein is that he was a genius, that he was a creator, and he would have a question about what he was thinking about creating, and he would sleep on it, and in the morning, he'd have the answer. So it was like he was spiritual when it wasn't really popular to be spiritual. It was because he already knew where his answers came from, was his inner being. So that's what I remember about him. The genius was that he got his genius from God. He never used the word God, but that's where it came from. And that if he can do it, anybody else can do it as well. It's just people don't believe it. That's why they don't do what he does. We all have gifts. Every single person has a gift, but most people have such a low self opinion of themselves, they don't believe they do. So, what you believe about yourself is what you create. So, if you stop saying to yourself, I can't do that, well, he's a genius, I'm not, and go within yourself, you will find out amazing things about yourself. You go within. The answers about you are all in you already. You know every single thing about everything. But if you don't ask the inner part of you, you feel ignorant. And he was not ignorant because he would try to create something, and if it didn't work, he would try and try again. And but most of his answers, when they did happen, is when he'd ask something and sleep on it. It came to him in the middle of the night. When he least expected, there it was. But at least when he'd look at something that was not going well, he'd say, well, I learned 200 ways that doesn't work. And he then finally got the one way that does work. He was a genius. And we all are geniuses in our own right. Thank you, God.
I love that. I love it.